I love to tell my students, and I teach at Dartmouth College in the United States, which is a very elite institution, and there's some of the best students in the United States, and they can, of course, go on and do anything that they want in the world. And I say, you know, one of the things that I have in my job is incredible satisfaction with what I do. I would do what I do even if no one paid me. And that's a real privilege, and I think, unfortunately, not many people get to share that. I was drawn to the past from very early on, which is kind of irony because I'm from California where, you know, if anything is older than 30 years, they tend to tear it down. I liked old things, I always did. And so I'm interested first and foremost in history. I got interested in happiness. I had a postdoctoral fellowship at Columbia University in New York. And I'd written a first book, a very specialized, nerdy book, like you mentioned, on the kind of French Enlightenment that all of about 15 people in the world were probably interested in. And I wanted to do a book that had a broader appeal, that kind of spoke to, you know, educated people, but who, you know, were just ordinary people. And while I was sort of looking around for a book subject, I was teaching a great books course, which, you know, looked at sort of great philosophical and wisdom traditions in different parts of the world. And as I said earlier, this notion of happiness kind of leapt off the page at me. It was everywhere, and I thought, you know what, this is a perfect subject. Everyone in the world is interested in what a happy or a flourishing life is and entails. And there's a kind of whole body of wisdom from the past there, so why not put the two together? And I did this as well in the 1990s. You know, the Berlin Wall had just fallen. There was an incredible kind of exuberance and optimism about the possibility for the future. And so it seemed like a good time to be thinking about happiness.